Okay. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. I adjusted my microphone settings a bit because of the AC. We installed it today, and it was popping up in my background quite a bit. So I wanted to like adjust it a little bit so that we could hear less of the background. Hopefully it's better. I'm praying it's better. I'm gonna check on my phone right now. Testing, 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 testing. That sounds good. Okay, we're chilling. All right, so we're back on franchise mode again. We're gonna do a bit more of this. We're almost done. I think we're on the second last year, if not last year. I'm not too sure. I'll actually let me check with one of the older players. Which player is it? Which one? Which one? Excuse me. That would be Oles, right? Yeah, it'd be Oles. So 25, 26, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're on year 9. So honestly, we may as well just do the last year. This will be the last year probably, and then I want to keep this save. This has been my best save by far, but like holy crap, I have to go on to a new one now because we've got a bunch of new things. So off stream earlier, I did some changes. I managed to trade Spencer Knight. I finally got him to accept a one team trade clause. We traded him to LA for Brathwaite and a new defenseman in the AHL. That is, oh wait, who is it? Was it Rodney? Was it Rodney? Hold on, I gotta look. No, not Rodney. Who was it? Was it? Wait, no, it wasn't. No. We didn't get it. That's my other save. Holy shit, I'm losing my mind. We traded, we traded Knight for a bunch of first rounders and some sort of prospect. I don't remember who though. I do not remember. I'm just looking through my names here, trying to figure out if it was an actual prospect. I don't think it was actually. Now that I think about it, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just draft picks. I do not recall. But yeah, either way, we got Spencer Knight off the team, which means we have like $9 million more to spend in next year's cap space. We do have to sign LaRose at the end of this year. He's going to be coming off of his $2.5 million deal next year, so we're going to have to extend him. I'm praying he doesn't put up too many good numbers. He had an 898 last year, so he shouldn't have crazy numbers, but he won't have a low request either. So either we're going to go back to paying him 9 to 11 mil, or he's going to actually want a team-friendly contract of 8 million, which I'm highly doubting. But we've only got like a year left on the window technically, so it's fine. We're going to go on to our no overlay screen so you guys can see the full details here. So first line, Nelson, Schultz, Malone. That line has been running it. We're going to bring it back again. Second line, since we no longer have Rantanen, we got Cloutier, Lapointe, and Lukowicz back on the second line. Lukowicz should be good. He should be chilling. Third line, we got Junilla. I decided to switch it up a little bit with Rekhoff and Oles. I thought because Rekhoff doesn't have like 10 out of 10 passing, and since Junilla's puck skills are better than his, I thought Junilla would be a better playmaker on that third line alongside of Rekhoff and Oles. So we're going to go with that instead of Sanderson. And then fourth line, we got Lalime, we got Geeky. We don't have like a guaranteed playmaker on this fourth line. I guess Geeky could technically be the best passer we have for Lalime's shooting. And then Sanderson on that right side. Scratch players, we got Kuzmenko. And then, oh yeah, I brought back Sal for the cap space. That's right, I brought back Sal. Because they had some I had to basically bring back cap space for this trade to go through. So that's what was missing. So from that trade, yeah, Sal and then like 4 first rounders for the future. That's basically what that trade was for Knight and another player, I think, like a prospect. Defensively, Dorsett, Dick, Kapaduka, Atkins, and then Nosveltov and Hendrickson. We picked up this guy 5th overall in this past year's draft. He's 76 overall, but I think once our conversation bonuses go through, it should be good. I think I did 5v5 focused. And then in net, we got LaRose finally making his starter NHL debut. 90 overall at 22 years of age. This guy's going to cost a lot, but I'm going to try and make it work the best I can. And then we got Brathwaite, backup goalie, starter medium potential in the backup seat. AHL, we got Colomb and Giuliano. Just guys that basically weren't ready to make the backup role yet. Colomb is slowly getting there. Giuliano is 21, starter medium 69, so probably not going to be for a while until our save's over. Prospect-wise, Shane could probably make an appearance in the NHL this coming year if we decide to move on from Lalime. I think we're moving past the scoring mindset of this team. We've won 2 cups in the last 5 years, but at the same time, like, we've lost 2 of those Stanley Cup final matchups that we had. And I think it's because we've not had defensive players. We looked at the stats last year. Didn't do too hot defensively, so maybe we bring up Shane this year at the trade deadline. He doesn't have good physical, but he's got a decent two-way game. He's got good speed. He's got good puck skills, good offensive awareness, good shot. I mean, he's just a good all-around two-way forward, and I think this guy I kind of do need in the lineup, especially because he's like a former first-round pick, going 4th overall. So, going to try and play him. Richardson, if we can put him in there, that'd be awesome. That'd be dope. Tursunbayev on the right side here. Yakupov still down here. I feel bad for this dude. We've had him since the beginning. He's not made the NHL roster yet just because of his speed. That's the only reason. Although it is 78 now, so maybe we can get him in the NHL next year if we do a 10th year. Reyes over here, we got him center power forward, along with Higgins as a playmaker. Third line, Julian. We got Guyette. We got Sims, Suvanto on the bottom line. Just this guy, just his shot's not there. Everything else is fine besides puck skills. It's just he's not going to make it. Messier, Aubin. Defensively, Rodney, our Quebec native, Lane Lowe. Then we got Gostad, and we've got Millen, and then Hagelin and Fata on the bottom pairing. Then we got Colombe, and we got Giuliano on the goaltending. So all around, the NHL and AHL team look pretty deep. I'm hoping that we get a bit of a run here as one of our last final times on this save. We go through my surplus and my wants. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm thirsty. It's like ridiculously humid today and yesterday, so like that's the reason the AC's in. It's also the reason like my shirt is not buttoned up. I'm so sorry. But it's so warm. Even wearing the vacay shirt. This is the first day I brought out the vacay shirt, the Hawaiian shirts. This is day 1. Finally brought out the vacay shirts. So yeah, let's hop into the calendar. Let's do our simulation. Let's sim preseason first. We're gonna get this started here. First few games: Ottawa, Columbus, Boston, Florida, Tampa. Win there, loss. Excuse me. Win. So 4-1-0, 5-1-0, 6-1-0. Okay, 7-1-0. Okay, so really good preseason there. That's good. Let us move on to the regular season. Let's take a look at our growth. Hopefully, that defenseman on the bottom pairing grew a little bit. I'm praying he did. Looks like a few players got a few jumps. I think Rekhoff did. I think Lapointe did. Maybe Schultz, I believe. Geeky went up a point. Yeah, Hendrickson went up all the way to 78. Beautiful. I love that. Kapaduka, Atkins. I think Dick and Dorset did. Nosveltov. And then net, nothing changed. So, okay, let's start the sim, I guess. I mean, there's no contracts to really sign. I think we're basically locked up for this year until the besides Sal and Kuzmenko, those ones are cap dumps though. And then in net, the only contract we really have to worry about is LaRose coming up at the free agency period. But we're going to look at the extension for Brathwaite. Wow, that is a really good deal. We only need him for 1 year, though. So we're only going to get him a 1 year deal. We're going to give him 1.150 or 1.1. Let's do 1.1. We'll give him backup roll money. I think that's fair. If he says no to that, that's fine. We're not going to keep him permanently. It's just a temporary option just for now. But everyone else is pretty much locked up. And then at the free agency period, we're going to have to sign the LaRose to the window that we have currently. So he's good for next year, too. But let's get this started. So first bit of the month here. We passed the first week. We're going on to the second. We're going on to the third week of October here. Brathwaite does say yes to the 1 year 1.1. That's good. Kuznetsov we do not need. We start off the season with a 4-3 win, and Sorokin 76 overall. I mean, I figured he'd be lower overall. I didn't realize he'd have his X Factor still. That's why I was kind of like, wait a minute. But too low rated, not going to work. I was thinking backup option, but no. Let's look at our draft class really quick. Doesn't really matter. We're coming to the end of this save here. Aronson, Butsayev, Hansen. He's medium elite. We know that for sure. Carney. Gonna go ahead and do potential comparison. We'll do this. Boom. We don't know his potential comparison. Same with Mironov. All right. Pettinger, Ribeiro, I think is how you say that. I'm not too sure. Was it Dennis Ribeiro? Yeah. And then Lady Pop. We're going to go ahead and just give him a scout. Get potential comparison. Let's go by potential. Speaking of, highly goaltender 17 could be real fucking nice. Let's take a look at these as 1 and 4. We're not looking for that. Verkinen, do we want to give him a scout? He does say 2-year ETA. That could be good if it is correct. It's a 3-bar scouted. Give that a chance. There's a medium elite enforcer here that I kind of want to scout just for the shits and giggles. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to scout him. If he's an enforcer, that'd be awesome. Yeah, probably not. He's 6'2". But you never know. Gems. No gems off the bat. So then basically we've got 3-pin players. Yeah, Verkinen, Koivisto, and Hall. So a forward, a defenseman, and a goalie. So far so good. Pretty good scouts there. So we've got 2 wins and 1 loss and 1 out of regulation loss. Our controller's low battery. Give me 1 second to plug it in. So far 4-2-1, not terrible. I would like to be better, but at least we're near the top of the division. So we just scored 9 goals in Calgary, so that definitely helps. And we are atop of the division with 15 points, with Ottawa right behind us. Toronto and New Jersey are ahead of us, 18 and 17. Oh, that's why my controller's starting to go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was wondering. I was playing on my off-stream saver. I was playing in the game, on the rink and everything. And I noticed, if you look at the bottom right, the standings, I go right. Look at that. It goes back and forth. That's what was going on. Okay, so yeah, 15 points in our division. So far, so good. Let us keep on going. That explains why the characters were not going the right way. I've got some stick drift. So yeah, both my controllers are now almost fucked. Awesome timing. I love this. I love that I'm saving up for a trip and everything, and all of this is going to shit now. Great. Loss against Anaheim, win against Tampa, Seattle, Washington, San Jose. Overtime loss against New Jersey. A regulation loss against Buffalo. Loss against Utah. We're back home against Philly, Vegas, Ottawa, Colorado, and Vancouver. We got a win against Philly, Vegas, Ottawa, Colorado, and Vancouver. We got a win against them and Vancouver as well. LA on the road, 4-3 win against them. We're going against my hometown, Winnipeg, and on the road again, then back home for 1 game. Let's just simulate this game really quick. Winnipeg, we're in December now. 2-1 overtime loss. Okay, we'll take that. That's fine. All right, back at home, then on the road again for a 4-game road trip. Carolina at home, we got a 5-1 win, and we got a draft class to look at. Let's take a look. Butsayev jumping up in the standings here in the draft class. Carney, has a nice set of X factors. He's elite edges for sure. Rocket maybe. I mean, he's obviously NHL ready. He's top 5 pick. We're gonna scout out that play style because it's not for sure a sniper. We do have a lottery pick again. Hey. The way I fleece the computer to get lottery picks is just not intentional, but it's just the way it happens. It's just, I can't help it because I'm trying to get rid of players when they're worth what they're worth. It's the way it works, you know. Sometimes it just happens. Ribeiro, we're gonna scout you. Potential comparison. Let's see here. Potential goaltender, not uncovered yet. Let's give him another scout. He's still 17, so that's good so far. If he's still 17 at the draft, that'd be beautiful. Mironov being scouted. Jeffrey, 20th pick. Let's take a look here. Potential comparison. Verkinen, not uncovered yet. Let's give him another scout. There we go. Monroe. Monroe. Does he have an X Factor? He does. 1 year? And he's going 40th. That's actually a really good pick. Holy shit. Maybe the Olas replacement. If after whoever the next GM is, obviously, there's a gem from the queue. Okay, that could be a good pickup there. 101. If that's a medium elite, that'd be beautiful. I'd love that. And then pin players, we got to scout Hall, I believe it is all we're missing. Okay, no, still being scouted. That's fine. Is everyone else selected? I think everyone else has been selected. Let's keep going then. Win against Carolina, back on the road. 6-0 win against St. Louis. 2-1 shootout loss against Toronto. Islanders a 4-3 overtime win. And then Florida back at home against Boston. We got a 5-2 win against Florida. Boston at home, back on the road again. 7-6 win. game against Minnesota in their barn. We've got a 5-2 win back at home against Nashville. We've got a 5-1 win back on the road again for 5 games. We got 5-2 win against Montreal, 5-1 loss against Pittsburgh, New York Rangers, and Detroit. We got a 4-2 win and a 3-2 shootout loss. And we are in January with a 26-5-6 record. That's actually pretty good. I am very happy with that record, I won't lie. So, yeah. All right, let's hop back to the menu. First off, let's look at the point totals. Let's see here. So first line, Nelson, Schultz, Malone, 97 overall for Malone. No go. No. Lukowicz grew by a point. That's good. Junella as well. The line, no one else has changed defensively. Dorsett, Dick, Atkins, Kapaduka, Hendrickson. Those Veltovs still the same. And then the same net, still fine. Nelson with 42, 52, 53. No, 51 points. Sorry, 51? Yeah, I was right. 51 points there. Holy crap, this line is crazy. 37 games played, and they're 50-plus points. All 3 of them. Holy shit, they're in the maximum 53 points. That's crazy. So 39 goals for Malone, 46 assists for Schultz, 32 assists for Nelson. Oh, my lord. Excuse me. Second line, we've got 17 goals, so 27 points for Lukowicz. That's really good. Sorry, I'm getting messages like crazy on my phone. Lapointe, 15 and 12. Not bad. And then Cloutier with 17 assists, 5 goals on the right side. Third line, Junella, 10 points on the third line is a little low. But, I mean, he's playing third line. He's not playing power play. He's not playing penalty. Is he playing penalty kill? I think he's playing penalty kill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's playing penalty kill. I'm not going to be too mad at him. But the fact that his penalty minutes is very low, I love that. Like, that's perfect. And he's also got 94 skills, puck skills. That's perfect. Rekov, 11 and 11, so he's got 22 points. I mean, that's probably another reason why he's not getting maximum points is because Rekov's on this line feeding the puck to Oles, so that's fine. 21 points for Oles, that's good for the third line. And then Lalime, 14 points there. Geeky, 9 points, and then Sanderson with 12. You know what? Honestly, really deep team. We're doing good. Defensively, Dorsett and Dick, similar point totals again. That's fine. Second line, Atkins, similar to Dick. And then we got Kapaduka. And then third line, Hendrickson with 7 points as a defensive defenseman. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty good. And then in net, LaRose with a 9-12. And then Brathwaite and 8-9-5. I mean, we're still doing good. I don't think it's on him if he is playing. AHL team, let's take a look. So Shane, yeah, he definitely deserves 4 third-line minutes. He definitely deserves it big time. Having a bit of a drop-off here so far, but I mean, he's got 31 points only a quarter of the way through the season. Last year he had 39 in the entire season, so hopefully that improves. Richardson, doing good, 16 assists, 7 goals, pretty good. What about Higgins, that playmaker I picked up? Whoops. Actually, might as well. 26 points, so 19 and 7. Yakupov, let me take a look at his point totals. I mean, yeah, again, another depth guy that's just not, we just got too deep of a team in the NHL. Ronnie Landlow, Millen, Gostad. Let me look at Gostad really quick. Yeah, 19 points there. In net, Colomb, a 907. A 942 from Giuliano. Do I just, like, sideline Colomb and just get a different goalie? Like, Jesus, Giuliano's popping off. I should put him in the starter role. Holy shit. Okay. Let's look at expiring contracts really quick to see if there's anyone I need to extend. That's important. I don't think so. I think everyone is locked up. I just want to make sure. Okay, that's still fine. I just want to make sure that we're good. So, yeah, Kuzmenko and Sal, we're not looking to extend. We just don't have the money for that. 12 million max. We're going to 5.2 for him, which is actually not terrible. And then Kuzmenko 6.3. Not the greatest. In net, yeah, we're good there. In the system, any extensions I need to do. Rodney, not planning to keep. Same with Suniev, not planning to keep him. Yeah, no extensions needed. We do not need any extensions at all. Okay, let me look at value really quick for my players. Because, like, if I want to move on from Oles and give a young guy some time to play, it may not be a bad idea, even though it would be, like, kind of tanking in a way, but not full tanking. Just a partial tank, you know what I mean? So Olas, where are you actually? Where is Olas? There he is. Still not worth a lot of value. I guess it makes sense. 2.750 for 3 years, 83 overall. If he was 85, 86, then it makes more sense, but he's only an 83. So, yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can just let his contract expire, even though it's not going to happen with us. Like if it was, then yeah. Defensively, value-wise, I mean, that looks about right. Atkins has pretty good value. Even though Veltov at top 6 low, he's got like a good chunk of value that I could trade away for a good piece. And we do have Gostad in the AHL, who's been vying for a spot because like 6'5", 236. I mean, we could do that. We could do that. Just kind of shift it around a little bit. It'd be a bit of a downgrade, but not a crazy amount of a downgrade. We'll wait till the trade deadline, and then we'll make that decision. What teams does he want to go to anyways? Bruins, all East Coast, so Boston, Detroit, New York. Not bad. And then value for the goaltenders. I mean, so many goalie prospects down here. We could sign freaking Fratton and go with him and Giuliano. Like, what are the numbers here? 906, 891, maybe not Fratton. A 919, and then an 897. So I'm thinking, like, in terms of save percentages, what league are you in? You're in the WHL, you're in USA, and then you're in Europe. So you have a better save percentage with actual, like, adult players. Interesting. Okay. Gonna think about that one. I'm not too sure yet. I might sign one of them and trade not trade away Cologne, because I do like to have, I want to keep as many Quebec players on this team as possible. But like, something to think about, right? You never know. But I think I will do like a small trade for like an extra piece for the NHL, just in case like one of my players isn't performing. I think this Lativori guy, 49 overall, 19 years of age, just not going to be anything for me. May as well utilize the value while it's here. Boston, if we were to continue to save, they could use like a future goaltender option. I mean, Poltony is not bad, 76 to 22, not the worst option that they could go with for next year, but like they don't have a medium elite star goalie. So I mean, Boston could use a goalie later on down the road, so we can do that. I do not mind it. Do they have any forwards that I can take on, or better yet, actually a defenseman? Do we have a defender here? Leitonen, right-handed two-way defender. Not really looking like anything crazy. Mostly right defenseman here. Cirelli, offensive defenseman. Look at those puck skills. Holy shit. This Emmerich guy, two-way defender. Not bad. Like an AHL option, maybe a future NHL for like the next GM. That's not a bad trade here. A 1-for-1 goalie for defenseman. I mean, because I'm looking at my defense, right? If we do end up trading Veltov, Rodney's gonna be gone next year. Gostad might be our next guy up. Who will be the first line defenseman? Dainton, not a great option. Lanelo's already up there. Millen's a right defenseman. I mean, we need left defenseman. So I think this makes sense because we don't lose anyone. There we go. So basically 1-for-1. Maybe a depth pick possibly could go through as well, like a 6th overall, 6th round pick right there. Does that go through? It does go through. Okay. Let's go to my lines and let's see if we can switch that around here. So he's in the AHL already. Looks like he is. Let's go to defense. We're gonna shift things around. We're going to throw Emmerich in here. We're going to throw Rodney bottom pair, Emmerich second, and then Gostad first. That way he gets the ice time. That way we prepare him for if he goes and takes Veltov's spot. And it looks like he's got very similar stats. So it might not be a terrible downgrade. It's just puck skills and shot that might be worse, which is not what I need him for. So yeah, we're running with that. Just a small little trade right now just to get it kind of out of the way, get it ready for next year, just in case. And I mean, if it doesn't happen, then him playing second pair is not the end of the world, you know? So, you never know. Starting off the month of January, a 5-4 overtime win against Columbus, 7-3 win against Calgary, 4-3 win against Edmonton, a 4-2 loss against Chicago. Columbus again, 3-2 loss. Tampa Bay, we've got a 6-0 win for LaRose. Seattle, we've got a 3-0 win. Back-to-back shutouts. There we go. I don't know if it's the same goalie, but pretty good. 7-3 win against Washington. San Jose, a 4-3 win. New Jersey, I'm going to look at that in a minute. Draft class first. More important. What's this? What is this? The fuck? Okay, let's take a look. Butsayev, do we have you fully uncovered? Nope, not yet. Carney, you are not uncovered at all yet. Style, we need uncovered. Mironov. Lady Pop still being scouted. Ribeiro still being scouted again. Jesus. What's this? Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Whoops. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in a minute. That's my fault. I completely forgot to do something. Okay. We are so back. Okay. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, I was looking at the draft class. Alright, we need to look by potential now. Anyone down here? We got a 99 Podfin. Could be medium elite. Looking like he might be. Low elite options, no one there. Gems, just Potvin, and then Hall. He is 7th defense. We'll uncover. Excuse me. Jeffrey going 18th. Don't really need that. Oh, that's a 1-year ETA. Hold on a minute. He's defensive, right? He is. We'll think about that one. Monroe. Again, could be good. Let's look at his ETA. NHL ready at 41. Really good. Koivisto. 5-year ETA. Verkinen. 3-year ETA. I think between him and Verkinen, or him and Jeffrey, sorry, I think we're going to take Jeffrey. Don't need any forwards. We got too many in the AHL ready to go, so let's just not do that again. And then what next? Potvin. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. New Jersey, 11-3 win. Holy shooting. Okay. Shooting gallery on them. Holy crap. And then Buffalo, 2-0 win. Beautiful. Utah, Philly to end off the month. 6-1 win. And a 4-3 shootout win. Okay. So, again, 37-7-6. Really good record so far. Let's keep going in February to the trade deadline. 4-2 win against Vegas. Ottawa, Colorado, Vancouver road trip. 7-3 win. Then we've got a 3-1 loss. Vancouver got a 5-2 win. LA's next, 5-1 win. Then we got Winnipeg after that. This is at home. Then back on the road, back home again. 2-0 win. Carolina on the road. That's a 4-2 loss. Back at home for a bit of a homestand before a 1-game road trip again. 4-2 win, 4-2 loss against St. Louis and Toronto. Islanders, a 6-5 loss. Florida, I almost said Flore, as in LA. 5-4 overtime loss against Florida. 6-4 loss against Boston. That was a really bad homestand. Like 1-3-1. Holy, that was a bad homestand. And we end off before the deadline with a 93 points. I think we're top of the league. Looks like it. 93 points. Yeah, we've got the precedence at the moment. Let's take a look at our stats again. See how we're doing with growth. Still the same there. Still the same there. Janela 85 with an X factor. Okay. Unstoppable. Okay, 5'11". This guy's growing unstoppable. And then fourth line still the same overalls. Same overalls down here. Goalies still the same. 914, 887. So Brathwaite not looking great, but it's what we got right now. And we're playing okay so far. 62 points or 62 goal. Yeah. 74 points with 62 games played for Nelson, okay. 81 points in 62 games played for Schultz. And then we've got 88 points in 62 games played. So right now he's over a goal a game. Jesus. Second line, Lukowicz, 26 and 21. So that's what, 47? That's pretty good. That is pretty damn good for Lukowicz. Yeah, he definitely needed the second line ice time. I'm so sorry for stunting your growth last year, but I wanted to go all in. Lapointe with 46, and then Cloutier with 44. Third line, Junilla, 17 points. Rekov with 22 goals, and then Oles with 15 goals. So Rekov's actually kind of a scoring machine, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. I mean, more scoring the better. Why not? Fourth line, the Lime with, what is that, 28? Yeah, 28. Geeky with 18 points, and then Sanderson with 21. Pretty good forward core so far. Dick and Dorset, 47 and 44. Atkins with 50. Kapaduka with 12. Nosveltov with 11. And then Hendrickson with 11 points. there. And then we already looked at their goaltending numbers at 914 for LaRose. Really good so far number-wise. I mean, yeah, why change things? We don't need to change anything. 88 faceoffs for you. How's Schultz? 86 faceoffs. Yeah, his faceoffs have grown quite a bit since I checked last. I mean, yeah, so far so good. I mean, why make a change? We don't need to. Let me look at that new trade acquisition we made before we moved on. In the AHL with Boston in 37 games, he had 13 points. With his new team, he's got 12 points in 24. Not terrible. Could be better though. He definitely played better in Boston, but the same amount of games hasn't been there yet. So give him some time. AHL goalie 923 for Giuliano, 911 for Colomb. He grew to 76. So I mean, only one overall lower than our current backup goalie. We could swap them out a little bit. We could do that. Go for a AHL goalie. Does Nosveltov still have his value? If he does, then I'll make the trade. We could use some cap space for the goalie signing. And it looks like he does. So you know what? Boston gave us a defenseman. You know what? I think it's only fair that we give one back just so they have one in the NHL. And I mean, they've got an aging defensive core. It looks like 30, 36, 31. They got Latinen, not bad. Pionk, who's 38. Perbix. May as well give them Nosveltov. He can play like maybe first, second, third line. Could play anywhere, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, that way we free up a little bit of money for our goaltender signing. Now we do have to bring a little bit of money back just for this year though. And you know what? I think it makes sense to bring back Savozil. That way he slots down the left side to be better than McAvoy, than Perbix, than Pionk, Laitinen, Sorelli. I mean, yeah, we may as well make it possible so that way they can make this work. And then let's try and bring back a second round pick. That's what Nosveltov is worth, I feel, in my opinion. We may have to add a little more just to make this go through, in which case, do we give them another goalie? No, that's just stupid. Skaters matching the block. Richardson, Higgins not going anywhere. Although Richardson, look at that, 75 overall and 19. He's almost NHL. Actually, he is NHL ready, basically. He just needs a little bit more growth on his overall ratings. Higgins is probably the same way. Shane, he deserves an ice time. Lyons, he's in juniors. I mean, Lyons, what are you? You're a playmaker. I'm not going to use a playmaker on the bottom six. I'm going to be real. So we're probably going to just trade him away right here. 72 at 20. Overall rating to his age is not crazy good. So we're giving up a 2-for-1. Can I get a depth pick back? Maybe 7th rounder. So Nosveltov and Lyon for basically a 2nd and a 7th. And then Savozil is just a cap dump. Does it go through? Trade accepted. So current defenseman, a prospect forward for a cap dump and 2 picks. That's actually a pretty good trade, I feel. That's a decent trade. And then this way we have an extra defenseman if we want to run with them. So now we need to bring in, we need to bring in, what's his face? We'll put in Savozil for now. I'm not going to play him. Hell no. We'll put Savozil in there for now, but we're going to put up Gostad here. Roster moves. I forgot about that. So where is he? Gostad. There he is. Right there. Let's bring him up. Edit AHL lines. Let's put in a player there. Should have an extra defenseman, I think. Right defenseman. Yeah, we have Hagelin. We can put him in there. He was playing earlier, and then we'll just shift everyone else. So Emmerich gets his first line ice time. There we go. Excuse me. Hoy. And then swap with Savozil for Gostad. So now we got 2 rookies on the third pairing. This will be interesting, but I think they'll play well. And then LaRose, same thing. Yeah, we're good there. All right. I think all in all, I mean, that was a pretty good trade. We got rid of some cap space. Is there any more cap space I want to shed right now that's important that we don't need before I move on? So Kuzmenko's a 1 year, that's fine. Rekov might be the guy to move on from if I can find someone, but we'll come back to that. We'll circle back. Sal, Savozil. I like Rekov. It's just like, do we have the money for him? I also like Olas, but like, freeing as much money as possible is important right now. We'll wait, just because that third line is doing pretty decent. Although Ola's with a -4. Rekov, +5, and then who's on the third line again? It's what's his face? 84, 85, right? Yeah, no. Where is he? Oh, fucking hell. I'm stupid. Where is he? Wait. There he is, Janela. A -1. You know what? Thank you for the follow. Was it Steven Lakes Elephants? I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Let's see if we can get a move done with Wreck Off. Let's just go through the entire league. Look for a center. If I don't find someone, then we'll just stick with them. Nope. Thank you very much for getting me to 50. I appreciate it. Now I just gotta get the concurrent viewers for affiliate. My night's going okay besides dying of heat. Yeah, it's going well. Ryder, I think, is making 15 mil. Yeah, I thought so. What about this Yoan Su guy? How much are you making? Ooh. Hold on. Passing, defense, speed, physical. Checks off all the boxes. Ah, I'm alive. That's fine. I'm doing good. Hold on. This Yoan Su dude might be interesting. What's his point totals? 20, 48, 36. He might want too much come the re-sign phase. It could be worth the risk, but I'd be losing on a pretty good player if it doesn't work out. Oh, that's a tough one. Do I take Yoan Su? I'm gonna hold off on Yoan Su just gonna wait a little bit, gonna be patient, gonna look through the other one. Des Champs, who are you? Power forward, doesn't have anything I want. Nope. Chicago. I mean, yeah, it's just humidity. It sucks. It's gonna be like this all weekend. It is what it is. Kinnan, Pinto, Robertson, Natchez, Winterton, Ivan. Yeah, I'm a Jets fan. I'm bandwagoning Montreal right now, but they're not. I think it's over. I think it's over. I'm not even able to watch the game tomorrow. I'm at work right when the game is playing, so I can't even watch them get eliminated. If they somehow win 3 in a row, that's gonna be crazy. And then to answer how many jerseys, 1, 2, 3. I think it's just 3. I think it's the away Adidas, the home Reebok, and then the Aviator Adidas jersey. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Just the 3. Because there's one up there. There's one up there. This one and the purple one on the end are choir shirts, and then there's another one underneath the Jets jersey that's from TwitchCon. And a few other shirts that are like in a container downstairs in the basement that I just don't have room to hang up right now. So, who else? Dallas, Jacobson, Barkey, Detroit, Danielson, Bear, Quillen. Quillen's usually a quick player. His face-offs aren't there though. It is rough. That stinks during the games. Yeah, I know. I could have them put up the game on the TV screens, but I'm just like, I don't know how to do it, and I'm just not going to bother them. Besides, it would distract me 100%. Shane Wright, Paling, Barlow's not bad. Barlow doesn't have the passing, though. Hawk, Glass, Bork, McIver. Excuse me. Not bad, but his face-offs for 75. I'm not a fan of that. Tomic, 6.7 million. Luchenko, Valeno, Gruel, Bow, Antropov. Nope. Montreal, speak of the devil. Kempe, Nosveltov. We just traded Nosveltov away. Now we just bring one in. No, we're not doing that. Nope. Nothing there. Nashville. Joseph. Stranges. Esposito. 2A4. That's not terrible. Not what I'm really looking for, though. Brady Martin. Ooh. Not good two-way game, but I mean, everything else checks out. Not as passing, never mind. Rudder. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Ooh. That Yoan Su dude is so much better, though. I like this guy's speed, though, at 6'4". Look at his speed, 90 and 91. Holy. And his faceoffs aren't bad. He's got good shot. He's got... his shot might... I don't want it... Oh, though, isn't this too late now, though? Olas has... He's basically at his peak right now. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just gonna go Yoan Su. I'm gonna take a risk. If he signs for too much, it's not a big deal. It's like the second year. All right, thank you very much for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm trying to stream more. It's just so difficult with school and shit. So like, yeah, it's just not much time to do it. But I am trying my best. Oh, I'm so tired. Jesus. Cal, O'Rourke, Bradley, goaltending, Levi, Ratzlaff, Tlusty. Can I bring back like 2 seconds? That's probably good enough. But yeah, I appreciate the follows and the subscribe and the subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate it on both ends. Maybe one first rounder. Yeah, just go through. Oh, making these crazy moves. All right, so hopefully Yoan Su doesn't want too much at the re-sign phase. I'm praying he doesn't. Let's give this a shot. Yoan Su going to the third line. There's no longer a -1 there. Excuse me. So now we got a new passing guy on that third line. Looking good. Looks like a left-handed line now. Yep, left-handed line. We love that. Okay, let's go back. Add item. Go back again. Boom. There we go. Okay, we made our trade deadline acquisition. Can we sign him for cheap, or do we have to wait till the re-sign phase? He doesn't want to sign. Okay, that's actually not bad. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2-year window, is that it, right? 2 years. RFA. And doesn't want to sign. I'm going to wait till the re-sign phase. Just because he's 81 overall, he may not put points. Yeah, we'll bank on him being cheaper later on. We'll bank on that. We're going to bank on it. Going to gamble. Going to give it a good old gamble. One sec, just check my messages really quick. I should go to the calendar and start simulation. I'm tired. And we are currently keeping the trade block, end of the deadline. Brad Lambert, the top option available at 30 years of age. Benson at 28. Carter George, Gustafson, Z. Boyum, Cousins, Dorofeyev, or is it Dorofeyev? I think it's Dorofeyev. Fehervari, Bjork. What the hell? What the fuck happened to the stats? Let's look at Bjork. 85 center, right wing playmaker. Actually an interesting player, I'm not going to lie. Medium elite at 25. Looks like they stunted his growth. Kind of sucks for them. There we go. Playmaker, top 4 defense return. 1-way contract. And Hayton. Yeah, no one that we're looking at. We're not looking to do any upgrades. We made our shift. We got a guy who can grow next year. Freed up some cap space. Alright, let's continue on. Month of March, here we go. Nashville, Montreal, up next. We won against Minnesota, by the way. 3-2 win against Nashville in overtime. 4-2 win against Montreal. 4-3 loss against Pittsburgh. 5-2 win against New York Rangers. Detroit got a 6-2 win against them. Dallas, we've got a 3-0 win against them. Calgary, Edmonton, so a bit of an Alberta homestand there. 8-1 win. I didn't see the one that Edmonton was, damn it. Mironov, top 10, there we go. And then, doesn't look like there's a highly goalie. Look at Thomas's potential here. No low elites, gems. Potvin is a sniper, but top 6. Koivisto, Thomas, Monroe, Jeffrey. I mean, not a bad crop of prospects. There's no medium elite guarantee yet. Maybe Thomas could be the first one, but I don't think so. Wow, Jeffrey went up like a lot. From 18 to 14 within like a little bit. I mean, in 1 year each, yeah, it makes sense that he goes up in the standing, or up in the draft class. Jeez. Okay, keep going. 5-1 win against Edmonton. 4-2 loss against Chicago. Anaheim at home, and then Tampa Bay on the road. 4-2 win and a 6-4 win. Back at home against Columbus, Washington, San Jose. Excuse me, 4-2 win. 5-1 win. And then last game in the homestand here. Should be 10-0 win. Holy shit. Back on the road, East Coast, New Jersey, Buffalo. 3-2 win. And then we've got a 4-3 shootout win. And then at home against Utah, 3-2 overtime win. And then 2 road games, Philly, Boston, a 5-4 overtime loss, and an 8-3 win. Okay, 60 wins. I don't think I've gotten 60 wins before. No, I've gotten 60 wins before, but not in a while. I think that is a new record for me. Mark Malone winning the Richard. Yep, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. He was a goal a game when we checked at the deadline. So, I mean, if he got higher than that, that'd be crazy. No other trophies, it looks like one. No Norris or anything like that. Let's look at the points. 120. Wait, did he do it again? Oh my fucking god. 89 goals. 89 goals in 82 games. Schultz with 99 assists. Nelson with 67 assists and 40 goals himself. So basically, the top line gave us... Hold on. My brain. Math. 99, 109, 119, 129, 139... and then 147 goals in one season on this top line alone. Holy shit. Atkins with 63 assists. Holy crap. What the fuck? 125, 117, 107, 74, 70, 60 points. 34 goals for Lukowicz. That's pretty damn good. 60 points, 42 assists for Cloutier. Lapointe with 58 points. Dorsett with 55. Yoan Su, how do you do since we picked him up? Let's take a look. Stat-wise, 11 points in 20 games. I mean, we'll see. We will see. O's with 46. Junilla with 30. I mean, rookie year. Not bad. Did he actually grow again or no? Or is he still an 85? Still an 85. I mean, you know what? Pretty good. Pretty good. The Lime. Then we got Sanderson on that bottom line. Geeky. Savoza didn't play. Capaduca. Then Hendrickson. Hendrickson for his rookie year on the third pairing. If he was on the first line, he would have done probably double the points. Maybe like 5, 10 more points than he has. Go Stad, 20 games, 5 points, plus 12. I mean, pretty damn good. How did LaRose do in his first start? On 9-18, 48 wins, 9 losses, 7 overtime losses, and 7 shutouts. Is that the most shutouts by a rookie goaltender in a year? What's the record? What's the record actually? Record for most shutouts by a rookie starting goaltender. Okay, Tony Esposito had 15. Okay, so let's not go that far. So he basically got half of what Esposito got. Pretty good, honestly, for a rookie. 244. I mean, this guy will be good. Rookie skaters, Junella Henderson and Gostad. We had a few guys coming up in the lineup. Goalies. Both were rookies, technically. Brathwaite, given a chance to be a backup. He actually didn't do terrible if you think about it. Like, I mean, 19 games played. That's a lot of games played, even with that big of an overall gap. And he had 12 wins. I mean, that's not bad. With 5 losses. He just didn't have the great save percentage and not good goals against. So, his record's good. It's just his numbers weren't great. Okay, we're gonna stop. Do we want to stop there? I think I'm gonna stop there because it's getting warm. But 50 followers tonight, I guess. That's pretty good. Yippee, ladies and gentlemen, yippee. Thank you very much for being the 50th follow, Steven. I appreciate it. I think today we'll rate someone. I think there's 2 people that are live right now that I know. Right. Close that. Unless someone ended, in which case, never mind. We'll find out in a minute, though. They're both live right now. But I think we'll leave the raid for today. We'll wait on it. There's something I want to do first before I raid. So, yeah. Alright. I will see y'all later. I apologize for all these short streams. It's just I am still working towards getting things sorted out for timing with school. So yeah, and then I've got a big announcement coming soon. I got some flights sorted out for the fall. I haven't said anything about where I'm going besides a few friends of mine, plus someone else. I haven't said anything yet. Not going to yet. But yeah, big things happening. Big things happening in the background in my IRL life.